How's everybody doing? We all having a beautiful time? That's good. Yes, that's good. So good. I guess Tiny is having debate time. We watch some.
No, it was more like I think it's okay to have a
there
principled
goes
position to some extent, rather than cuck out for somebody whose only fucking concern is when somebody says or does something bad against Jews or Israel. And then in terms of the other guy, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, so I'm not going to say anything about Jordan Peterson because I'm pretty sure he's fucking rotting in a grave somewhere. I think he had a second death moment or something.
Yes.
No, this is the double standards are ridiculous. Fuck it. I think in the left, I think we should feel pumped the fuck up. I think we should make fun of these fucking losers. I think there should be some level of like shame and embarrassment. When I go on liberal or left podcasts, I feel embarrassed if I talk about like, yeah, I'm voting for Biden, yeah, I'm voting for Harris. Like it's like a loser position to have. Meanwhile, these guys can walk around with impunity, being the biggest Trump cum socks in the universe with absolutely no shame at all. Nah, I think they're blowing the fuck up for it. It figuratively, metaphorically.
Okay, I'm gonna you guys out. We'll have one more guest round, and then we'll.
Well, good talking to you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for letting.
Oh, we're about in.
And last but not least.
Hello?
Okay, what you got?
I think my main point is just going to be that I think that the way that Destiny speaks to these people is probably the best way he can speak to them. Like the only time that Drew guy ever said anything of worth was when he said that he didn't want to go personal, but then rattled off all of Destiny's personal life.
Nice.
Like there's no point arguing.
That's
with
how
these
they
guys
do it.
about
Muhammad
anything
Hijab
substantive
did the
because
same fucking
that's
thing.
what I'm
God,
interested
what
in. They can't present
twat
anything.
that guy
Whenever
is.
Destiny debates people like Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro, if you ask them about, you know, what did you enjoy about it, the only thing they'd say is like, oh, I really enjoyed speaking to him. It's the one good person who can actually speak back, but they won't actually engage with any sort of arguments and then just go on with personal attacks when he's not there. It's just dumb. There's no point arguing, you know, with facts or logic against these people because they're so ideologically opposed. They can just end an argument with, yeah, but his hair was blue once, and then that's it. They've won. They go away. All of their fans are
I
clapping.
don't think they win. I think they look stupid doing that.
Yeah,
They
but to
look
their
stupid
own
only
people,
to
they
people
win.
like us. They don't look stupid to their own kind.
Because they don't
No,
care.
I think they look stupid.
Then I don't.
They don't actually care. Like those
Here's
audiences
like this is the
don't
call out I'll
actually
make. Listen, this is
fucking
the
care
simple.
about
This is a
making
super
good
simple call out
points.
I'll make. Okay, listen. I will just as long as you can engage with the facts, it'll never get to this point. But if you start coming on here, arguing some shit that the panel's about, and you don't even know like the basic fucking facts about a thing, then I'm just gonna make fun of you until you cry. That's it. I think it's a super reasonable, easy standard. You should know the basic facts about what you want to come on and talk about. I think.
Their most creative moments were when they were making personal attacks because that's what they focus on. They have
True.
no interest in focusing on being worthwhile. It doesn't make any sense. Like you might as well just just carry on playing arcades or spamming, fucking soundboards because that's what gets them talking. And to be honest, it brain breaks them so much at the beginning that by the time it gets to the end and you actually start talking about the facts, they don't even combat it because they're so fucked in the head by that point. It's the only time you'll actually
I
get
think
to.
that they're just annoyed at that point, but.
Yeah,
Leon,
good.
go ahead. What do you got, Leon?
No, but it's the only time to shut up anyways. But yeah, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna bounce. But
Okay.
listen, you need to play more D&D. Okay, bye.
So basically, I'm a black build right now because we live in a post-truth society, and there's no consequences to lying. I'm not even sure what can we do right now to make people accountable for lying. It's just advantageous to lie. What in debates can we like make moderators fact check people in real time or something like that, because it's not even playing by the same rules in a
Yeah, but I
like
don't even
a
know how
soccer
you.
game.
I don't even know how you fact check, right? We watched 2 videos of like the most emphatic calls to like peaceful protest and to explicitly saying stop the violence, and like the fucking knuckle draggers here are literally like, well, he didn't say explicitly. It's just like I don't even know what you can fact check for these people.
But I mean in TV like debates
Oh,
in the past they held people accountable. They fact checked in real time. They made sure people answered questions. We are just right now. There's no stakes. People just there's no honor. People just fucking lie all the time, man. And it's
I just
fucking
disagree
blackmailing
with
me
you
because
that-
it's worldwide.
Yeah, I just disagree with you that this is helping them. I think they look stupid, and I think it's hurting them that they behave this way.
I don't think so because what's
Well, I think
what's the
I think we saw
consequences?
the November of last year, 2025. We saw then. We've seen in the special elections going through, and I'll bet you some money that we see it again in the midterms. You got,
And I think that's a
$100
consequence.
you're willing to put on the table?
I think that's just a consequence of Trump fucking up so bad. If Trump wasn't fucking up so bad, I don't think people would even notice. Because if you lie and you're like JD Vance, for example, which is a much
obviously-
better liar.
Hold on, it's obviously not going to be the entire reason, or even the main reason. But these things.
Yeah, but that's
have,
that's not
accelerating
good though,
effects.
right? It's like imagine Hitler would have survived the next election and he ends up getting voted out of office because the people are mad because he should have killed 12 million instead of 6. And you're like, well, look, he lost the election, and it's like, okay, yeah, but not for the right reason. Like that's not a thing to celebrate.
Exactly.
Well, to be clear, I do think that Trump should, like, it is a good reason that the Republican Party is going to lose because they are proven incapable of governing. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
a
know,
perfectly
but it's not
fine
because of the.
reason
But
to
they
lose.
should lose because of the style of governance that they're advocating and attempting to do.
That should also be true.
Yeah, like a lot of people will
Alex,
will
yeah.
vote for them because they didn't
No,
do
dude, if you
enough
wanna
of
respond
the
to that, go
shitty
ahead.
stuff they wanted them to do.
No, I was just gonna say that the more posh like Republicans that still lie, they have no consequences still, and it's not noticed as much. You just notice Trump because he's fucking up so bad, and that's the advantage and the disadvantage. But yeah, thank you, man.
No problem. Alan.
All right, so this is a bit of a spicy position to take as a liberal, but I think you said something about, like, I don't remember the percentage, that 40-something% of people say that ICE should be abolished. Is that
I think it's 42% right
I believe
now.
42%? So I'm kind of the opinion that ICE should not necessarily be abolished. Where are you on that?
I mean, that's generally my position. Like, I mean, it's important to.
I mean,
enforce
you can
the
reform it
immigration stuff
without
in the country. I
abolishing
think,
it.
I don't think we should have
Immigration
people here
enforcement is
illegally and just sitting here with
important,
no
but the way it's
consequence. I think
operating
that the
right now
reputation
is
of ICE has been
unhinged.
so fucking
It
tarnished at
needs
this
to
point,
be-
and the way that Trump is kind of using them as
It
this little
needs to, like-
Gestapo army, I think is just.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I think they need
Yeah,
to go, and
exactly.
if we want to like redo it and make some other organization or hand over those
Reformed.
responsibilities to some other department, like they did with the Department of Education, then we should just do that. I think.
So I really think that, like, not like abolishment, but reformation would probably be the best thing. So,
Yeah.
like, for example, I said earlier that there was a act that was up in Maryland for the Icebreaker Act that would say that it specifically says all current or newly hired ICE officers are not going to be eligible for any law enforcement in the future, because it is my understanding that a lot of these people are not even being hired or brought up to standards when it comes to this. So I don't think that ICE should be abolished whatsoever. I mean, they were used to the advantage in the Obama era, and we can't forget that he was the deporter in chief. So I don't think I think it's really detrimental to actually abolish the entire.
I mean, like,
the entire
it would be like
organization as a whole.
Germany making a new police force or whatever and calling them the Gestapo, but saying they're like reformed. Like, I think the reputation is so fucked at this point. Like, you've got like mass dudes running around with all sorts of crazy shit. Like, I don't know.
Well,
like, I'm the most like bootlegger pro police dude on the fucking left. I literally am. I don't think anybody is more than me, but like at this point, like I would say the reputation is so fucked. I wouldn't even try to salvage it. I would just reform and replace, like just replace it with something
Well,
else. It could be an equivalent job, but like ICE as it
Well, I mean,
exists
like,
right
what
now
would
has
you
to go.
replace it with?
I don't know, something else.
Like, what would you even replace it with?
What, like it could be like the same type
you
of
would-
org.
yeah, yeah,
Like
just
I
kinda-
think
Hold
the
on,
function is
just to be
important.
clear,
Yeah.
yeah, we like ICE is relatively new. It didn't. I think it was formed in 2003.
Probably
So
as
we
part
would
of the
just go
Department of
back
Homeland
to-
Security.
Oh, Department. Yeah, I think Department of Homeland. Yeah, like we would just go to the world before that, right? Which isn't too long.
Well, I
We
mean,
didn't
but
have to
the
use
thing is we saw it being used effectively. So why would we already take something that's effective, that was effective back
well,
in
as
the
Destiny
Obama
argued,
era and the Biden era?
It because it's lost the public trust, and without the public trust,
Okay,
it
so
cannot
it's-
do its job.
But we also have that same rhetoric that is kind of ringing true for other things that have, wanted to be abolished, and we still have done that.
We've
Wait, like
never
what?
In addition, I think-
we've never had
Or what's a comparable? Wait. What's a comparable example of that then? When you say other things, like what are we talking about?
So I mean, although it wasn't successful, like a lot of people have been saying, like, defund, abolish the police and stuff like that, which is not entirely comparable, but still,
that
like,
never
I think
had
it,
public support.
yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. But in general, I feel like saying abolish ICE and then not having something in place or some sort of plan for it is basically not going to appeal to any of the moderates whatsoever.
I don't disagree. Also, I would be careful. Fuck moderates, but like center left people, I agree that like the messaging needs to be careful. Like, because a lot of people that used to say the abolish ICE shit are just fucking losers that think that we should just have like all on borders and no immigration enforcement or whatever, which I think is stupid. Like, I don't disagree that we should be careful in terms of how we talk about it there. But you were just asking me personally, would I keep ICE? I wouldn't. But I mean, I would replace them with like an equivalent organization that does immigration enforcement and everything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, would it make more sense to just go through and abolish the people and get rid of the people who were maybe hired in the last year or so?
No, I think the reputation, like I said, it's like keeping the Gestapo, but like hiring new people. Like I think the reputation just been completely and utterly fucked.
Okay, well, we obviously don't care about reputation because fucking Trump was elected again, so that's out of the it's off the table right now. So reputation obviously doesn't fucking matter to anybody.
Well, what do you mean?
So the argument would be that Trump has tarnished the reputation of the presidency so much, so why don't we just abolish that too, right?
No, that's not my argument.
No,
I
then
said
what is
like
your argument? I'm
Trump.
sorry, I misunderstood.
So Trump already tarnished his reputation by being the president the first time, and he was still.
Yeah, but
being
Destiny wants to abolish
himself.
Trump. Destiny wants to abolish Trump.
Well, wait. Also, I don't think Trump abolished his
Well,
reputation. Clearly not. He got elected again. No.
Abolished his
That's the point.
reputation.
He got elected again. You can't well, he doesn't have a choice this time. I mean, he can't be elected again, and even though fucking what's his face says that he's gonna try to do it anyway, that doesn't mean he can. Well, he's gonna abolish him because he's either gonna kick the bucket or he's gonna age out, or 4 years are gonna end and he's gonna be done.
Okay. So I guess I got a question. One last question for Destiny, then I'll let you guys go. In the future, when I do set these things up, how do you want me to approach this then? If this is gonna be how you're gonna interact with these people, it's gonna be even harder than it is to get people on. To be very clear with you.
Why would it be harder? They can't just stay. They can
Because-
just have a fact-based conversation where they're not making shit up. That's really that hard?
In certain cases, they just disagree with what the facts are.
Oh well. We have medication for those types of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you everyone for calling in. Thank you for everyone for being here. Gang, what do we got coming up? If you like this stream, for whatever reason, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Next week, on Monday, we are going to have Christy Winters, the feminist who fought against our Sargon of Akkad. We're going to have Stardust. We're going to have Ash, and we're going to have
I like
Marlo, and
Stardust.
they're going to be discussing, should we hold women more accountable? Because I need a break from the ice stuff. I'm going to be real with you. But yeah, tune in for that. Should be fun.
Can I
anything coming
suggest
up
a
with
question
you,
for that?
Destiny?
Just a thing for if you guys are going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
please.
You guys should ask. I think you should establish: does body count matter?
Does it matter to
I
you?
don't know if we're going to go full red pill.
Just general in general. Just
Okay, I'll let you guys go. See you later.
be careful.
Bye.
Look how peaceful my queues are, guys. Look at how peaceful my queues are. Look at all of us working together. Look at these brave, wonderful gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. All right. We have a Lakari statement. What do we got? During my last stream, I opened Notepad, which revealed a link. The list in the link included titles that suggested child sex abuse material. Further down, I have never consumed this type of content, nor do I think is acceptable? I decided to keep streaming in an effort to downplay the severity of the situation, which was deceptive. This was a mistake that I deeply regret and apologize for. The link gave access to abusive material for anyone to see. This is serious and harmful. I recognize that trivializing abusive material on stream is not okay and can lead to real harm. It's my responsibility to provide a safe space for my community and peers in which I failed to do. I am taking real steps to change my way. I've admitted myself into a porn addiction recovery program.
Oh boy, here we
That will
go.
last 30 days. During this time, I'll be able to work out there while also receiving professional therapy and treatment for my addiction. Browsing hentai and porn websites as an escape has been a serious problem for as long as I can remember. This treatment will come with an indefinite hiatus to my live streams to allow myself to focus on recovery so I can hopefully contribute a net positive to society. The next thing is like the ultimate OTK pedo challenge. And it's like, Lakari has to fucking practice for 2 weeks to be a lifeguard, and then he has to go lifeguard like a fucking kiddie pool and not get an erection for 8 hours. And as long as That he would can be a pass, good one. he beats the charges, but if he gets an erection, he's fucking in jail. No, that wouldn't be good though, but that would be content. It wouldn't be good though, but it would be content.
That would be.
Not good. Lakari's GF statement.
Every specialty pizza is just $9.99 when I mix and match?
What? $9.99.
Treat yourself.
Philly cheesesteak.
Treat yourself.
Ooh, the new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza. Treat yourself.
That's awesome. Stay tuned. 54-minute statement. Fuck that. Oh. Wait, is this his current girlfriend?
Guys. Hello. This is really hard.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I'm just really overwhelmed. Just to start.
Destiny, shut up. You know nothing of the plight of the poors that have to do Little Caesars instead of Domino's. Excuse me, motherfucker. I was a working poor who lived off Little Caesars for a while, okay? The 86-cent Crazy Bread was amazing. And number two, okay, the hack to always go into Little Caesars and ask for dual toppings or something. See, because one of the biggest downsides, so Little Caesars would always have the pre-made pizzas. You get them for $5 or whatever. At least they used to know they are now. But you would go in and you would say, could I have one, but could I do like half and half or whatever? So they wouldn't charge you up. They wouldn't upcharge you for an extra topping, but you get a fresh pizza. Because the thing that sucked the most about Little Caesars pizzas is sometimes they'd pre-bake way too many in advance, so you'd get like there's a 50-50 chance of getting a really old fuck pizza. But you would ask for a half and half, or you would just add a topping if you wanted, so you'd always get it fresh, and it would only be $5, and you would get the Crazy Bread add-on. Fuck you. Crazy Bread is now $5. Damn! I think it was like 86 cents when I bought it. Like, this would have been a long time ago. 20. Jesus.
Yeah, everything's more
Probably about
expensive
20 years
now.
ago. 2006, 2007, however long ago that was, yeah.
I have notes here that I wrote.
Why? Why are like partners expected to make a statement? I don't know, dude. I've never gotten this. You guys are fucking losers. All of my old friends are fucking losers. Everybody's a fucking loser online. If somebody fucks up and does some bad shit, they fuck up and do some bad shit. They fuck up. Yeah, they fucked up. They should have done that. But why the fuck do you have to come out and grovel to the public or make some statement? Like, it's not like, who the fuck cares? It's not your fucking problem. Unless you were like helping them. Unless you were like facilitating the material or something.
Be sure to get everyone's point across and stuff. I want to make sure that I address a lot of things that
Oh boy.
the public brought up to me, and I want to make sure that I hear everyone.
What is this? I don't even know this person.
I promise I'm listening to what you guys are saying, and everyone's concerns are very valid. I want to start with trigger warning for anyone who is watching this.
Cryptic!
Stuff that I will be mentioning that could upset some people.
Uh-oh.
So
Who is this person?
listen
I'm
with
triggered.
caution, and I'm
Trigger
really
warning,
sorry
trigger me.
if I upset anyone with the topics that I'm talking about today.
Also, look at, I don't know if you can see
By
this new charger cable
saying that
I
I'm going to
got.
try my very best to tell everyone my perspective.
Look how fucking
what's going
cool
on,
that
and,
is.
there's a lot of things that I cannot discuss.
Straight from China. From
this is beyond
China.
me. This is bigger than me. This is so much
And then
bigger than
obviously a
just
cool
who
new
I am.
background feature.
There's legal things that I can't talk about that are completely out of my control.
This girl is, or
I cannot
rather was,
share any
Lakari's
information
girlfriend.
that can
Who's
be used in a court of
Lakari?
law, so, I know you guys have a lot of questions that
Jesus Christ!
I cannot share any information that can be used in a court of law. So, I know you guys have a lot of questions that
Jesus.
you want answered, but I just can't give you the answers to some of them because of this. This is so much bigger than me. This is the law that we're talking about, and
The
I don't
law.
wanna have anything come back to me or hurt me or hurt anyone. But I just wanted to talk about my experience with what happened. I'll talk about how this is.
Is it classic? I don't know who that is.
I want to talk about kind of like how everything started and how I was involved in this. So, if you
Did you ever see the Little Caesars chick in Omaha that danced with the sign every damn day? That lady deserves her own Little Caesars. No, actually, because I used to go to the Little Caesars. It was south of, I think it was off of Highway 370 and south on 25th. And I think you would go a block or two. There was like a plaza in there, I think, that would have. That's the Little Caesars that I used to go to. I think, if I remember that correctly.
if you watch my channel, which most of you probably don't, Lakari started his stream. I'm not really sure what time he started his stream, but I'm pretty sure he started his stream around the time that or at least during my stream. I was streaming when Lakari was streaming, at least for the
Getting a
beginning.
lot more werebacks
I started
in
my stream
stream.
around 8 p.m. and I was streaming my partner party with my friends. Lakari was not there, obviously. He was doing his stream. Everything was fine. I finished my stream at 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning.
Got Cinderella up too.
I'll be doing
Hello.
some arc rating.
I'm wondering if you would be interested in
Oh.
appearing on the Mr. Girl podcast as part of
I guess I
rehabilitating your
need
brand.
to change my
or
title.
something like that, and I was at the arcade for a while.
Starting
with
late
my friend.
today
I ended
because
up coming
I
home
was
around 2, 3 in the morning, very late. Lakari was already streaming.
today
obviously.
was a bit
I came home.
more
and
difficult
I just
for
was
me.
relaxing. I wasn't watching his
I
stream.
wasn't
I wasn't
feeling
aware
super
of
great.
anything, and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna turn off like notifications on the screen, just so it's like not distracting you guys. Sorry about that.
Poor Cinderella.
Oh,
Lakari was
yo,
streaming.
what's
I
up,
was
Jordan?
just on my phone. I wasn't watching his stream. I wasn't aware of
Oh,
anything that
yeah.
was happening. And then
I'm doing a lot better right now.
I have
Yeah,
timestamps
I
here
was
5:16.
I was feeling
Lakari called
terrible
me while he was streaming.
earlier, but
Went away from
I'm
his
doing
camera, and that's when he called me.
doing a lot better now.
From what he told me on the phone call, he said.
Lakari's a medium-sized streamer.
something
He's
happened
friends
on
with
stream.
bigger streamers. He got canceled the other day because he
I
was
wasn't
streaming
sure what he
Open
said.
Notepad.
I asked him what
Had a
happened.
bunch
Yeah, I'll
of
join
really
up in your
bad
Discord
porn
here
links to
soon.
what people
Porn on
believe to be
stream.
CP
That
vids,
was
sites, download stuff,
I
etc.
wasn't sure what
Oh
that meant,
shit.
honestly. I assumed that
CP apparently
was
is what got it
some stuff.
auto-modded, by the way, but I can read it.
I wasn't made aware of anything.
Yeah, I never heard of
How
him. I
bad was
didn't
it?
know that.
Fully show
Your
stuff.
stream.
That's
I
fucked.
wasn't sure like what he meant by I showed porn
Oh,
on stream.
shit.
He said no, I didn't like actually
Didn't
show
realize.
anything on like stream, like images.
Let
or
me see if I can.
videos. I asked him.
This is what
If
Cryptic
content-
said.
Oh no, it's like, this is like Lakari texts his girlfriend after the incident. I'm just kidding. Stop!
Illegal.
Not
Initiate,
good.
like,
Not a good
well,
meme. Stop.
I also made
him,
plans
Are you still
to
streaming? He said, yeah, I'm streaming right now.
meet up with some
And
people
so
in
I told
Arc
him,
Raiders,
hey,
so check
Nice.
out who's online
Try
and
to
everything.
talk to people, see what you can do. I think continue
But
streaming. I don't really know. I didn't know the severity of anything.
it looks
So
like
he hangs up and continues
the
on
people
his
I was
stream.
considering doing some of the trial stuff
went
with
to
are not online.
investigate, obviously, what he was talking about. I went onto his stream, the first thing I did, and I saw a lot of comments and chats suggesting that it was legal stuff. But again, I had no idea like what that could mean. By
Oh,
illegal stuff,
sweet.
that's so vague. Like, I knew it was something bad, but I had no idea like what it was. All I saw from chat was that chat was saying that it was illegal. I didn't know what it was. So the only thing I thought I could do in that moment was
Jesus.
to go on social media and figure out what was on stream. And when I went on social media and I saw
Oh,
the clip of what was on his stream, I didn't even know what to say. I was so shocked. And my first thought is like, this is an accident. Like I don't know. Like maybe this was like something wrong with his computer. Maybe this wasn't something
I'm sorry.
intentional. I was just
can't-
really trying to hope for the best. Like I want to give the benefit of the doubt. That it wasn't on purpose, or I don't know. But I can't even really begin to describe, like, well, when I saw this thing,
No, Tiny.
and that's when
No, why is he doing her like
a
this?
lot of comments from people, saying, like, I'm like a pedo defender, people were questioning my age, I got a lot of body shaming comments, I spent my whole night just deleting stuff on Instagram and comments of
Wow.
people just insulting me when I literally, like, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't watch the stream. I just saw the clip. And I did end up watching his stream after he called me. And I have really no words to say about the things that he said on his stream to defend himself. Oh, I'm really sorry. I have ads on. I wonder if I can turn that off for you guys.
Hi, has she said anything? They called, she saw the stream, not good, saw the thing, cried a little bit. We're 30 minutes in!
I think I just turned them down like to 30 seconds. I don't know how to turn it completely off. I'm really sorry. I watched the stream. Okay.
Okay.
I watched the stream
Let's go.
to listen to what he had to say about the situation. Like, I wanted to hear him out. I feel like everyone wanted to get an explanation for this. It's just so shocking that immediately my first thought is why, how, like, I was really overwhelmed with the things that I was hearing. I can't really say
Cinderella, what
whether these
happened?
things are true. I can't confirm anything.
What happened to your stream?
This is like I said earlier, this is so beyond me. Like, this is legal issues that I have to be so careful with what I say because I'm not a big streamer. I'm not used to this kind of attention. I don't know what to say in these situations. I don't have a team.
I'm sorry, I
don't
shouldn't
have
make fun of
people
her.
to help me.
My
It's
bad.
just really just me.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel bad for this girl.
I'm not used to receiving so much negative attention, just attention in general. Like, I'm not like that. Like, Lucari, I don't understand. Like, no one really knows who I am, and for people to figure out who I am because of this stuff, it's really hurtful because I don't want to be associated with those things. I don't want
Obviously.
that I like spread that kind of stuff. Or it's just like
Sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. You guys are sociopaths.
I'm not like associated with any of those things. I've had so many people reach out to me, ask me if I knew anything about it. And from my knowledge, I didn't know anything.
And from
I
my
had no
knowledge.
idea. The most that I know is like what he told you guys, which is I have like 3 terabytes of porn on like a hard drive, and I didn't know what that could mean. I don't know anything about that stuff. Like, I don't watch that stuff. I'm not like, I don't know anything. So when he tells me like, oh, I have like a 3 terabyte hard drive of stuff, I just assume like, okay, well, not the worst, right? I just assume it's normal. I don't know like anything about that kind of stuff. Sorry, I feel like so sick right now. So no, I was not made aware of any of this. I didn't know anything. I don't know what is on his computer. A lot of people have been asking me, do I know what is on his computer? I do not. I do not know what is on his computer. I have never wanted to check his computer, and I know that might seem weird, like, oh, you've never checked his computer. Well, in my defense, like, I have checked Lucari's stuff before. I have checked his Discord. I have checked his Twitter. I have checked his Instagram. I have checked all of these things, and also with consent. He knows, like, I look at this stuff, or I looked at this stuff. And from what I saw on everything, there was obviously nothing there.
Okay. What if you have to do like a pedo check? I'm trying to think, if I were to start dating a girl,
Oh my
and
god.
she was like, okay, but real quick, I just need to run through your shit to make sure there's not like actually underage people on it. Bruh. That's not what she's saying? I thought it was for cheating, no? Oh, it's just oh, okay. Never mind, okay.
Lucari doesn't use this.
Wait,
He's
is that-
never checked his computer. Well, is on his computer. I have never wanted to check his computer, and I know that might seem weird, like, oh, you've never checked his computer. Well, in my defense, like, I have checked Lucari's stuff before. I have checked his Discord. I have checked his Twitter. I have checked his Instagram. I have checked all of these things, and also with consent. He knows, like, I look at this stuff, or I looked at this stuff. And from what I saw on everything, there was obviously nothing there. Kari doesn't use Instagram. Kari doesn't DM people on Twitter. And his Discord is just normal stuff, like messaging his friends and things like that. I've never seen anything like unusual on his stuff. And this wasn't on his computer, by the way. Like, me looking at that kind of stuff was on my computer, because he logged into everything on my computer. His Discord, his social media, his Google account. I've checked his Gmail. I've checked all that stuff. And by the way, like, this is with Lucari's consent. He did let me do that, and he checks my stuff as well. Like, it's just like a mutual thing. But with Lucari and the situation, again, with the legal stuff, I cannot talk about what was discovered on stream. I can't talk about that thing that he saw. I don't know if there's anything else regarding that. That is my part of the loop. My involvement with Lucari is I'm going to be keeping all my distance away right now. Like I said, this is so much bigger than me. This is legal stuff. This is insane, like, insane levels that have nothing to do with me. But I will continue doing what I normally do. Again, I'm my own separate person from Lucari.
I had it up
I am
for a
not
minute,
Lucari.
but
I am not going to associate with Lucari. I'm not going
I
to
had
involve
your
in
stream up
Lucari.
again,
After
but
this
yeah,
problem, I have decided that this is for him. I can't help him.
debug some shit, I guess.
Want to help him.
Wow.
This is
There we
for him
go.
to-
Okay.
Not a ride or die, I guess, huh?
I don't want anything to reflect me and who I am, because this is on every level so against my morality.
Not a ride
I
or
don't
die,
want,
I guess, huh?
No, like, if there is an investigation, I don't want to know. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be in the talks and in the know of, like, what his plans are. I told him I will not be involved. I don't want to know
Holy
anything.
shit. And
I don't
then I
want to
heard
hear
myself
anything
in my
for
stream,
my own
in
mental
your
health.
stream,
I don't
within
want to know.
all the streams.
That is everything that I plan with Lucari as far as Lucari goes. I will continue doing what I normally do. I know Lucari is banned off of Twitch and Kick. I'm very aware of that. I know his Kick ban is permanent, and his Twitch ban is...
There it is. Yeah,
believe
I was
for,
just saying that.
7 days. But even when he comes back...
Holy shit, dude. I don't even know who this Lucari person
What is
is,
even
but
7-day
like,
ban How that doesn't even make any sense.
I will not be streaming Lucari. I will be keeping my distance from everything.
Oh yeah,
And protecting myself, and I will be protecting everyone around me too, because I'm not the only one who has been affected by this. Like, I've had my friends who, like, aren't even streamers,
There we
don't know
go.
anything about streaming, reach out to me because they were messaged by people, just because I tagged them in a post or I posted them, whatever it is. So I will be keeping my distance away from everything for my protection, for my friends' protection, for my family's protection, for everyone's protection. I think it's best that this is handled with Lucari, and whatever he needs to do. If this is something legal, he needs to deal with that. Obviously this is. There's a lot of concern, and I'm not sure where that's gonna go. Like, this all happened, like, literally 2 days ago. And so much has happened, and I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know what the plans are. As far from my knowledge, I'm just keeping my distance. I don't know the answers to a lot of questions. I don't. I wish I did.
Is there anything else that happens here for the next 15 minutes?
Like, I didn't know. Traumatizing.
Oh.
Genuinely sad. Really trying to process me with food. I'm not trying to avoid anyone that brings any issues to my attention.
Okay.
that's it.
What is this?
Technon himself has a
Jeez.
history of liking lollicons and talking sexually about
Oh,
characters
God.
as low as 6 to 8 years old, while ranking them in a waifu yearly.
Wait, is this
Well,
from
I
that one
missed-
game, the Gachi game or whatever?
I missed most of that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what was going on before, like, this thing, and Cryptic filled me in. You can see in my chat sort of what our short conversation was about it, but fuck, man, fuck.
Should be fine. B4, I can't believe she's not butter. Chi-Chi, S tier, adorable.
What the fuck?
Hilarious. Cute. Get this girl a cocoa goat.
Oh, Lucari's girlfriend.
Yeah. Who I didn't
Bro,
know,
if
and
anything came
I didn't
out,
know who
oh,
this
man,
person
that
was
would just
until
be rough.
literally just fucking now.
Oh, man.
But, you know, I guess we all should know who he is now and talk about how much of a piece of shit he is for having tons of CP.
He got so mad.
I've yeah, I had not heard of him before
This
this
kid, big
had
one.
happened. Yeah.
Jeez.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I just didn't even see most of that interview. I was kind of doing a few things.
Xena stream snipes her friend.
1080p, 80 FPS. Okay, thank
No!
you. Oh, Xena. Some Xena
Just put
shenanigans.
this on now. Rip.
Also, look at my new charging cable that I got. Check us out. Look how fucking cool that is.
It lights up.
Not only does it light up,
Well,
it changes color.
something shocking.
Oh, it changes color depending on if it's charged or not.
No, I think
Or
it just
or
changes
does it
color.
depend on the? Oh, okay.
If it's plugged
That'd
in,
be cool if
just
it like.
does RGB breathing. Yeah, it's like $3-4. I don't think it's It'd probably be more
That'd be
expensive
cool.
to have a feature like that.
That'd be really cool if it had like different colors for different wattages. That it was like transferring.
Wait.
Diddled as a kid by a family member, and then finding out on the World Wide Web that's the sick shit he jerks off to.
Ooh.
And now you question every interaction with him, thinking, is he getting off to the ideal?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you were saying?
Like, that's some really bad, like, trigger.
I don't know. This is really distracting too.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I just didn't expect it. I was fucking disgusted. I'm so fucking...
Okay, that's a cool story, bro. All right. I don't know. Okay, well, get me out of here.
So he's just resorting to arc rating too.
Do you use VRR? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Damn it! I thought he was gonna finish. Killing me, Tiny.
He might just be
I'm going to bed.
He might just be checking out his
Oh, he said something,
rankings.
then he's going to bed.
Variable refresh rate? I don't know.
Yeah, I think
More
he's just
Marvel
gonna
Light.
check his rank for arc raiders.
Tell our peoples in the chat to come and hang.
But it's something about the you know, like the forbidden. It's like
My rank is higher than his.
Oh, you gotta play with him, dude.
You shouldn't.
Dude, you gotta play with him. You gotta find a way to play with him.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, bro.
And train me, senpai.
Why can't you just do it? I'm simple. I like sluts. Like sluts are great because like they get the job done. It's quick and easy. 30 seconds. They know what they're doing, and I don't have to worry about anything.
I want a wholesome girl, you know? Ooh, crazy. I want ooh girl, you know, that goes ooh XD and shit. I'm like,
You need a therapist.
You're more deranged than me. You're in VR chat every day. No one in VR that goes in VR chat every day is sane. You are mentally insane. You know it.
Yes, okay? We're all mentally fucking ill. There's a bunch of people fucking watching a dude play video games all day. Like, everyone here is mentally fucking ill, but we get to pick and choose our mental illnesses. Mine is simple. I like anime pussy, I like sluts. Okay? I don't have to be something I'm not, alright?
Okay. Who's this guy? This guy sounds kind of
scaring
base.
me, man. I like them pure. I like it, you know, when they haven't done much. You know, it's
What's wrong with that?
Oh my god.
Okay, no, I didn't say that. What? I like wholesome girls.
Oh, now that you hear the way you...
Rob is trying to paint this picture that I'm some sort of fucking deviant, and I don't like it, personally. You are.
Wait, I can't go kill because I just grinded the most wholesome queues in the world. I can't do this. I'm going to be murdering like the most friendly people ever. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I was talking to Gringo today, and he's down to play with us, but he also wants to keep playing like less PvP servers.
Yeah, no. I was actually
record, just know Gavin
feeling.
Newsom chose not to go on my stream.
I was just strongly
broadcast.
identifying with Destiny's
Even though
feelings
he is still
because
to this day the largest left-wing
I've been in
live
such.
stream,
I've
right?
been not
And Gavin Newsom
PvPing
has
for
refused
quite
to
a
come on
while,
here.
and
He's
I've
worried
been
he might
such
get drilled
friendly
a little bit.
lobbies
And
that
I
now when
like
I
that.
like
I'm not
want to
fucking comfortable.
PvP.
Nice and
Yeah, but when I want to PvP, I
He's been
feel
on this
bad
podcast,
about
this
killing
broadcast, but he's been on a
anyone.
zero
So I
bitch-ass
end up.
podcast. He got
I had my
fucking
one.
Yeah.
I had my one like
Where's that one chatter?
you know.
Where's that one chatter who's gonna be like, what? Wow, I guess you deserve to lose again.
Was
Now's not the time, guys. Now's not the time to criticize the hypothetical frontrunner that isn't even running for office because there's no election yet.
Blaze of glory.
But now is not the time. It's never the time then. There's never a time to actually say Gavin Newsom sucks.
There's
for
probably a
president.
lot
Like,
of them.
There's not a time for it. You did go on Atriarch Pod, yes, because
So I'm not
Atriarch-
sure
well,
which
I like
one
Atriarch. I like
you
the
would be
Lemon
thinking
Party
of
Bros, but
particularly.
they're not as, like they're not going to be as contentious with Gavin Newsom as
There's
someone like
one
myself.
I
Even though they were probably
know
like
I'm thinking of.
You know, they were maybe a little contentious. You have to wait till he becomes president to criticize them. Yeah, yeah. And you have to let.
And like specifically, I know there's one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it makes me think of like John Wayne or Clint Eastwood type of films. But then
Yeah.
there's also like Tombstone and shit, you know.
No,
like,
there's
so,
one very
yeah.
much in particular that I'm thinking
shot.
of.
ICE accidentally deported a man who was a prime suspect in the largest jewel heist in U.S. history.
There's like the one with what's his face,
Butch Cassidy and the
Emilio
Sundance
Estevez.
Kid.
Is that the one? That's the one with Emilio Estevez, isn't it?
And a free man.
Oh, hell,
I'm
yeah.
thinking of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and
Oh no, that's
Paul
with
Newman and Robert Redford.
Paul Newman, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about. To,
And
yeah, that one.
when I had my
No
Butch
shot,
Cassidy
bro.
moment, when there were 3 of them there, and I
it's
managed to
cold.
kill one before they took me out.
His self-deportation didn't happen every time.
Where I knew I was fucked, but
Yeah, that one's like classic.
If people don't want to fuck your characters,
Great movie.
then the odds are your characters aren't that interesting.
you know he
That's
lived in
just the way it
Argentina at
is.
one point.
the nigga you be hanging
Butch
with.
Cassidy.
The nigga you be hanging with.
I did not.
And you could say, oh, well, that's a bad way
I'm
to
assuming
look
he
at it.
murdered
That's
everybody
weird.
that he
Really,
put
really,
raisins
does
in there.
every
and
video
then
game have
autos.
to have fuckable characters?
Oh god.
Oh, wait, sex offender. And it was
Some of you guys survived though somehow. You raisin.
He was
loving
killed in
empanadas
Bolivia.
No, they don't have to, but it sure helps. Look at Overwatch. Really, look at Overwatch. It sure fucking helps. I'll
He
tell you
lived
that.
in
Absolutely.
Argentina from 1901 to 1905.
feel bad at all? Like, no guilt?
And in an episode of Top Gear, they went and visited the house he lived in.
I love Top Gear actually.
Me too, and the Grand Tour. It's sad those
Yeah.
days are behind them.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like sad to watch them doing like their new stuff.
Well, to be fair, Clarkson's Farm is amazing.
I do like the Clarkson Farm, yeah.
The James May traveling ones are pretty good.
React
I
to
have
MIDI
no
with
idea
lesbian
what the
knife
fuck
in the
Richard
mouth.
Hammond is doing.
Well, and don't they have like new Grand Tour things also that are?
Yeah,
just,
but it's gonna be with
I don't
like
know,
new people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're done. They did their last one and they had
What
like a
year is
tearful
this? This is like a
goodbye
PS3
and
game.
everything.
Fair damsel to rise.
That's what I thought, but then I thought I saw like new stuff. I don't know.
They had like a thing. What up, Daniel? They had like a thing where they were talking and reminiscing, but that was about it.
Bianca, you are all that is left to me.
It's too bad, man. That's some of the best TV.
So, you're the young knight who's brought chaos to this camp.
What are you, like Joan of Arc or
That's the
something in
word
this?
of a young postulant. She was kidnapped from my town by your...
I'm sure this is gonna piss off all the gamer dudes. Daniel, I think Tiny's gonna be finishing up soon. Get that shout out ready. Oh no!
Oh shit.
Come on, dude. You gotta give me a fucking warning.
Why you can't watch him do the dailies?
No, because otherwise
Oh, yeah,
I get
'cause you actually
accused
do
of
'em.
cheating by Daniel and used to be Casper, but Casper's busy working all the time now. You got the
Well, now he's
Vulcan
watching
Bowl Cut time
Sasuke
traveling Seal movie.
and Naruto fight.
What?
Now he's watching Sasuke and Naruto. Oh, but he went back. But he was watching Sasuke and Naruto fight.
I believe it's pronounced Naruto. Don't worry, we'll still accuse you. Nice. Nice. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. It's really nice.
I do
of
love
you.
me some Naruto.
Naruto. Damn it. Say it right.
Naruto-kun.
Depends on how old he is.
Datebayo.
Naruto-kun. If he's older, Naruto-san. if he finally becomes Hokage. Naruto-sama.
Yeah, I did watch the subbed version.
He's on a Wick panel. He just
the
finished
dub.
like half hour ago. That's why he's later. Yeah, I saw like the literal like last 5 minutes of it. Was it any good?
My opinion was that it was kind of a shit show. Yeah, but
That seems to be a
fun
lot
to watch.
the case now, right? A lot of these are shit.
In my opinion, it was like the panelists that he brought on were like, yeah.
Drew who?
Yeah.
Drew. I keep wanting to ask Lieutenant Dan if he has legs.
Hold on, who's Lieutenant Dan?
In Tiny's chat.
In on Kick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh really? I've never even noticed that.
You ain't got
Oh,
no
there he
legs,
is.
Lieutenant Dan.
There he is.
Yep. Is he still doing it, or has he moved on yet?
He's moved on. Now it's just his desktop. I kind of zoned out, so I didn't even see the answers. So I don't do them. So but I can't like blow the answers for you either.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, here we go.
What did he promise would happen if he got a high enough score?
I didn't know. Yeah, he did real well that.
Did I say that? Did I say 950 or higher? Or did I say over 950? What did I say?
Yeah, he said 960.
Or did I say 960? Oh shit. Okay, we got a 950. We'll do one.
I
more.
said
We'll do
999.
one more.
He usually does 950, but
But both of the panelists, Drew and Ash, came on to argue a topic for us. They had no knowledge of it, so Tiny clowned on them and Drew crashed out.
Okay. Well,
Cut
we're
jokes
all
into
done.
general, let's sell NPC lines and talk to your son.
I'll
Oh,
do one
fuck off.
still at assassination queue. With my
He's gonna
four
do
friends.
one. He's gonna do one. God damn it. Damn it, Tiny.
he PvPs a lot more than I do actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has way more kills than I do.
Way more kills. Lots of kills.
Yeah. I'm too like friendly.
You're
Overall.
too nice, too nice.
Sometimes I play with people that are like just full on PvP only. Like they probably come from Call of Duty or whatever, and they think of it as like a deathmatch
From
more.
Call of Duty. I don't think I've ever come from Call of Duty in my
Do
life.
a full PvP
More of a
loadout.
Battlefield
No way you
guy,
lose because
historically.
nobody has PvP stuff.
Well, most of them come for Call of Duty, but
True.
You're asking me
I
to get a
just
brutalized
can't stand COD or COD players.
You know what? I'm gonna do a shredder.
Do
killer
not
loadout.
come.
I'm gonna go with my Aphelion, and so when I die with it, I can just end the day.
I'm gonna come.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I liked like Black Ops and Black Ops 2 were pretty good.
I never
Zombies.
really. I played like
were
Modern
fun.
Warfare 2, and that was like it.
Yeah, I liked the zombies. Like
Everybody
minigame,
likes the fucking
Black Ops.
zombies thing.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was in college,
exactly. How can you not like?
When I was in college, like my suite mates used to sit in the living room and play it for hours, and it's just those fucking sounds and the little beep 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 beep. You know, the fucking like.
Yeah, but you just have to
baby crib
optimize it.
Fucking. Ugh.
It's the best for like autistic optimizing. Shit
Yeah, but I'm like
people,
trying to
you know?
chill in my room, and all I can hear is a fucking zombies game 24/7.
Yeah.
It was really annoying, and so it just turned me against it.
Yeah, no, I got really into like maximizing like the maximizing my points in the rounds of zombies. Yeah. Like, yeah, making sure that each bullet provided maximum points, and counting like, yeah, because you could like save up certain amounts of points and then buy things with the points, right? So then you would like optimize that, like, oh, I'd kill 10 zombies, then buy this, and then then kill like 15 more zombies, and buy this next thing, and yeah.
I mean, I remember how it works.
Yeah, no, just that any things that are like systems like that, I don't know, for me is really stimulating.
It's sad, but I feel the only time Tiny gets progress done in Arc Raiders is solo. Too many times Mr. Mooten memes to deliberately get them killed by trolling and farm content. Cinderella! I'm just saying, you could hit him up and play with him.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not like gonna be noticed by Tiny yet. He notices my chats and stuff a lot of the times, but
yeah, when I was more active in his chat, he used to notice my chats a lot too, but like I'm barely in there anymore. But you know,
yeah,
once he comes to visit LA,
he actually,
and Dat Pops and I go and get dinner with him, I'm sure he's gonna notice me a lot more.
Definitely. He actually, like, I was watching it on stream and like typing to his chat while I was, and it was on my stream, and he read one of mine, word for word, you know.
Nice.
And I was like, oh shit.
I remember one time he got pissed at he got, like, I said something that triggered him, and I ended up being fucking right, and his opinion ended up being my opinion months later, and I was like, fuck you for getting triggered by my comment and then actually adopting my point of view. You probably don't even remember that, do you? It was about the first time they almost had a shutdown, and then they didn't end up doing the shutdown. And I was like, you know, yeah, exactly. I was like, you know, I think there's a lot of good reasoning as to why they didn't do the shutdown this time. They could have fucked up a lot more shit during the shutdown.
No, your mom
they didn't have, like, the people behind them. So I've heard some good reasoning about it, and he got all pissed off and started going off. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then later on, when the actual shutdown was about to happen, he was like, you know, I think this time we're actually in a better position for a shutdown than the first time. I think it wouldn't have made sense to do it the first time because we didn't have everything together. We couldn't have, you know, had a cohesive message. And I was like, you motherfucker. You some bitch.
Oh, they're upstairs.
So some of the main thing that I've been focusing on in Arc Raiders now are the weekly trials. So I've basically finished everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, so you definitely, once you get to level 15, you can start doing them as well.
Okay.
And that would be fun.
That'll be fun. I'm down.
Say friendly and say hello before slaughtering each one. No, what the fuck?
Sick.
You guys are like some
Okay,
demons.
so yeah,
What's wrong with you?
That grenade blueprint that we got the last time.
Oh fuck, these guys are talking.
And I think you learned it, but you still have to upgrade your benches. Apparently, it takes approximately 30 or 40 to kill the queen or matriarch.
Okay.
And yeah, me and a couple of buddies that I play with online have apparently like over 50 between us.
Nice. The trial
Yeah.
never ends, Jean-Luc. This ad was brought to you by Winbar.
He's running. I hear him shielding. He's almost... I hope he kills me.
Uh-huh.
And right now I need to add another 50,000 points to my weekly trials to maintain my rank.
Oh my.
Nice.
No.
Do it.
He's like a maximally employed
I have
guy.
about 2 days to do it.
He's like a maximally employed guy.
No.
What's that?
Tiny.
Oh, okay, he was just a free loadout. I don't feel bad. Just a free loadout. That's okay. He doesn't care.
Oh.
He didn't
Oh, he feels bad about killing.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
I like playing free loadout. That's fun to me. Especially early.
No, I mean, even like I've been playing for quite a while, and I really do like free loadouts too. You like have to be, you have to like do more in the round.
Oh no!
Nice. Oh, he's got a volcano. I love that gun.
What is this bullshit?
Yeah, it does kind of suck sometimes.
He was a free loadout. Okay.
He was just scavenging robot parts to feed a starving family monster. That's funny.
Maybe I should help kill the guy for other people so they can loot him and enjoy the loot. Did you steal somebody's shield?
Have you been watching when, like, Tiny when Dan's on it all lately?
A little bit. Why?
Have you seen him, like, doing where he'll, like, use the soundboard to meme on Dan, like, really hardcore? Just, like, whatever Dan's, like, feeling, like, emotional about an issue that he's talking about, you know how Dan gets, like, kind of riled up? Destiny will just, like, play this, like, music, and it's like... and just Dan gets so upset, like it's hilarious. But he started using these like meme sound bits during the debate earlier today. And
he trolled
yeah,
Drew Pavlov today.
Yeah,
oh, so
like
that's
the fuck out of him like several times. And that's why that's like the shit Tiny was getting quite a bit of shit today for doing that too. For sure, but I applauded it. I applaud the effort.
Well, I think he's just fed up with a lot of the discourse and the way it's going lately.
He's not even...
Like I would be too.
I hit the thing. He's dying to bots, man. This guy's dying to bots. What am I... He didn't even shoot back. Oh man, get me! I can't, bruh.
That's how I've been.
I can't do this. I'm gonna kill the robot and leave. I'm gonna try to kill this and I'm gonna leave. I can't do this.
Yeah, that's like how I've been feeling some of the times, and then I just like end up collecting stuff the entire time. Like I kill a person and then I can't do it again.
Search container. What the fuck? What is this?
It's got a quest thing.
Oh, this is a quest thing.
Last night I was playing duos with a friend, and we did kill another team of people, but then we came up and we revived them too. Because we felt so bad.
And then everybody went their separate ways.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, they were chill about it. Yeah, they were really grateful. I kind of gave them some crap. I told them it was for the thrill of the kill. We didn't even want your loot. We just wanted to prove that we were better than you.
Woo.
Yeah, I was memeing on them too a bit.
Get 'em, Tiny.
He can come in the tunnel? No.
I always come in the tunnel. Does not want to go down.
Yeah, the Bastion's kind of tough to kill. And its weak spot's in the back, so makes it kind of annoying. But yeah, you take out its legs, and then it can't turn around, and you go up to its back and kill it.
Is nobody gonna come loot this? No one's gonna see the corpse over here.
It does flash, though. So if anybody comes even in sight of it, they'll try. He's trying to lure people. Yeah, you shouldn't have brought it all the way back there, dude. He brought it too far back. At least he can loot it now if he wants, I guess, though.
Run. Do it quickly. Hey, what up, Barcode? Oh, for God's sake.
What the fuck is this place?
The fans have turned up in a huge...
I mean, like, it's getting cliche to say this is idiocracy. That's not even NASCAR. That's Formula 1. Oh, it's IndyCar.
Where's that guy
It's
going?
IndyCar.
I like the
Never
eagle.
mind. It's IndyCar. It'd be funny if he wasn't the president. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I can't believe Trump is going to be president for the 250th anniversary of our country. What a fucking shame, dude. What a fucking shame. I hope Biden is sipping mimosas, man.
It's probably what we deserve after the 80s and 90s. I don't know. We probably were fucked up.
The 90s were
I mean,
great.
it was a great time to be it was a great time to be an American, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe we fucked over the world a lot.
I
don't really know. I don't know enough.
Things got
really.
a lot better in most of the world in the 90s. Like a couple
Yeah,
exceptions,
it's hard to know.
but for the most part.
I have very limited experience in the worlds outside of the United States.
Have I seen the plan for Gaza? Like the original 20-point plan? I read it on stream when they first announced it.
So
is there something new now? They got a map? Oh gosh.
And I thank you, Kirga Bai, who's one of the most successful real estate developers.
All right, I'm gonna hold off on this until Tiny finishes, but we'll watch that. Because there was generally a much more peaceful time. Yeah, like aside from the shit in the Balkans, it was way more peaceful. End of the Soviet Union. Shit, I was living in Russia under Clinton, and things were nice.
Alright, we got out. Okay, I can't. I feel horrible. The 2 people I killed were just horrible. Look at how friendly all the people in this queue were. Okay, I'm going to bed. I can't kill these people.
Daniel. He's finishing up. You know what to do.
Good night. Be careful.
Knocked the Serbs down rightfully when they lost their retard-ass minds, yeah. Daniel, do the thing. Do the thing, Daniel. Shout me out. I need those sweet, sweet viewers. And then we'll go ahead and watch this. Cinderella's in there too. The world is falling apart.
I need to make the rare charm emoji.
Sick. Alright. Let's fucking watch this.
So we did a master plan. We brought in, I thank you, Kirga Bai, who's one of the most successful real estate developers and brilliant people I know.
Oh,
He's volunteered to do this, not for profit, really because of his heart. He wants to do this. And we've developed ways to redevelop Gaza. Gaza is...
Wait, I want to full screen this because I want to see what this actually
President
looks
Trump
like. That's, oh my god, this is the best we can do for video quality, for God's sake. Residential areas, coastal tourism, industrial complex, parks, highways, and okay. I mean, if this is truly for the Gazans, it's not too bad. But like, if we end up seeing like, you know, BB and them have their new vacation homes, a Trump Tower, shit like that, I'm not gonna be very happy.
Trump's been saying has amazing potential, and this is for the people of Gaza. We've developed it into zones. In the beginning, we were toying with the idea of saying, let's build a free zone, and then we have a Hamas zone. And then we said, you know what, let's just plan for catastrophic success. Hamas signed a deal to demilitarize. That is what we are going to enforce. People ask us what our plan B is. We do not have a plan B.
I can't even see this. Is there like is there a higher quality version of this video? Hello, Keys. Welcome. Do you know if there's like a higher quality version of this map? I want to see this. Let's see. Gaza map. Images. Here we go. Let's see this map. Also, absolute dog shit quality. Why? Why is this map such shit quality? There isn't like a... version of this fucking map. All right, whatever.
We have a plan. We signed an agreement. We are all committed to making that agreement work. There's a master plan. We'll be doing it in phasing. In the Middle East, they build cities like this in 2-3 million people. They build this in 3 years, and so stuff like this is very doable if we make it happen. Rothel will start with. This will show a lot of workforce housing. We think this could be done in 2-3 years. We've already started removing the rubble and doing some of the demolition. And then New Gaza. It could be a hope, it could be a destination, have a lot of industry, and really be a place that the people there can thrive, have great employment. Once this starts going, we think there should be 100% full employment and opportunity for everybody there. And we have a lot of data on what can be, but we think that this really gives the Gazan people an opportunity to live their aspirations. But it all starts with security, and it all starts with governance. Final note I'll just say on the Board of Peace, which is that all the lessons we're doing is we're basically studying the best practices from all over the world, and we're watching who does education the best, who does healthcare delivery the best. All of these things it's not secret IP. All this is IP that the Board of Peace is going to make public, and we want to encourage all the countries to be able to follow these best practices. A lot of the things that President Trump is doing in America, if they're working, we should all be copying them. If we find what's working in other countries, we should be copying them too. And so what the Board of Peace will have the ability to do if we're successful with Gaza is really show how do you do peace implementation, which is something that
he just said if we're sexful with Gaza.
When we got this deal done, we didn't really find too much expertise or know-how on how to do it. So as we're creating this system, hopefully it's something that we can just document these learnings and make them available to all else who want to use them in the future. So demilitarization, this is something we're starting now that we have a new government in Gaza. This government will be working with Hamas on the demilitarization to really take the principles that were agreed to in the document to the next phase, and hopefully that will be successful. Without that, we can't rebuild. So if Hamas does not demilitarize, that will be what holds back Gaza and the people of Gaza from achieving their aspiration, and that's very important. So the next 100 days, we're going to continue to just be heads down and focused on making sure this is implemented. We continue to be focused on humanitarian aid, humanitarian shelter, but then creating the conditions to move forward. So thank you. Final point I'll just make is this is really only possible because of the work of so many people and President Trump's great leadership. But a lot of you have been asking how can we help. So the countries have all been incredibly generous. We'll be doing the first conference where we'll announce a lot of the contributions that will be made in a couple weeks in Washington. From the private sector, there'll be amazing investment opportunities. I know it's a little risky to be investing in a place like this, but we need you to come, take faith, invest in the people, try to be a part of it. And then finally, I'll just talk to people on the media and on the social media, which is this deal only happened because we worked with Israel, we worked with Turkey, we worked with Qatar, we worked with Saudi, we worked with Egypt. I mean, everyone worked together. We worked with UAE. We all worked together to make this happen. I see a lot of people trying to escalate, criticizing Israel or Israelis criticizing Turkey or Qatar. Just calm down for 30 days. I think that the war's over. Let's do our best to try working together. Our goal here is peace between Israel and the Palestinian people. Everyone wants to live peacefully. Everyone wants to live with dignity. Let's put our efforts towards promoting those who are doing the work to build this up, like Ali and his committee. Let's focus on the positive stories, and let's just calm down, turn a new chapter, and if we believe that peace is possible, then peace really can be possible. So we're going to continue to work every day. We need all of your help to do it. And again, I just really want to thank President Trump for his leadership in doing this. This would not have been possible without your commitment to this. Everyone thought it was impossible to end this war. You never gave up. You never stopped. Every time there was a setback, you told us to try harder. You gave us different ideas. And we've made several impossible things happen just in Gaza to date, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to make even more impossible things happen. So really thank you for your amazing leadership. So we did a master...
We'll see how that turns out. Fuck. Alright, let's... So... I don't know if y'all have heard about this. This is some crazy shit, dude. This is like really fucking scary. They've been doing warrantless entries, and not only have they been doing warrantless entries, there's actually an internal memo. What up, Krotech? Welcome back. There's an internal memo outlining using warrantless entries. There's no shot even this Supreme Court would be okay with something like this, so I hope they get sued out the ass. But yeah, this is crazy. Once again, I can already foresee the arguments, right? I already know how these arguments are going to go. Maggots are going to be like, well, they're not subject to the, they don't get the benefits of the Constitution because blah, 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 because they're not citizens. They're here illegally. But we've already done this. We've done this before. We know that they are subject to the Constitution because they're within the jurisdiction of the United States. So fuck off with that argument. I don't even want to hear it, but we're going to have to fucking hear it. Just like they did with Abrego Garcia and due process. Here we go. How many homes have been entered? They told NBC News in May that the May memo followed a March 2025 opinion from the Department of Homeland Security's federal law enforcement training site has a page that specifically addresses this issue and states it's not legal. Yeah. And yet there's a memo in May that went around DHS saying that they were going to do it anyway, and they have been. It was brief officers on the new policy. Officials said immigration agents ramped up arrests beginning June 6th in presence of ICE in Los Angeles to soft protests across the city. One of the officials said the policy is now being referenced in training materials. DHS spokeswoman Tricia McLaughlin confirmed the policy is actively in use, but would not give specifics on where, how many times homes have been entered. In every case that DHS uses an administrative warrant to enter a residence, an illegal alien has already had their full due process. That doesn't matter. That doesn't change anything. The memo, which is dated May 12, 2025, and says this from Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons, was shared with Senator Richard Blumenthal by two whistleblowers. Oh boy. Here we go. Whistleblowers starting to come out of the woodwork. Lyons said that in the document that detaining people in their residences based solely on administrative warrants is a change from past procedures. Hey. Hang on. Gotta hit him with the kitty smooch. Boop. Kitty boop. Although the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has not historically relied on administrative warrants alone to arrest aliens subject to final orders of removal in their place of residence, the DHS Office of General Counsel has recently determined that the U.S. Constitution, the Immigration and Nationality Act, and the immigration regulations do not prohibit relying on administrative warrants for this purpose, the memo says. Memo says that aliens whom agents may arrest and detain in their places of residence are those subject to final orders of removal issued by immigration judges. The Board of Immigration Appeals are U.S. District or Magistrate judges. Yeah, but immigration judges aren't Article 3 judges, right? It says that officers and agents must give the people inside time to comply with the order. It also says they generally should not enter a residence before 6 a.m. or after 10 p.m. and that they should only use necessary reasonable amount of force to enter the home. Hey, thanks for the follow, Keys. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the community. Yeah, this is super fucked. I see this going straight to the courts and getting... I see it getting knocked down by the lower courts really fast. And because this could be defined as a class action, I could see this being a nationwide injunction because it affects a specific well-defined class. And then so it's going to go appeal. It's going to appeal really quickly. Or, you know, as he's been doing lately, he might go right to the Supreme Court and ask for an emergency stay, which he might get an emergency stay. But I really don't see the Supreme Court upholding this sort of practice. The question is, does it get to the Supreme Court before agents get shot? I mean, that's a good question. That is a very good question, to which I do not have an answer. Because I cannot tell the future. So I do not know. But yeah. This one's pretty fucked. This one really scares me. For illegally entering homes, don't raid me, Gash. Yeah, Cash Patel. I saw a really funny thing where Cash Patel actually looks like a brown Sean McVay. This is so goofy. Bro. Tell me he doesn't look like a brown Sean McVay. That's so weird. Like, Sean obviously is way more charismatic and better looking, but you know, they look very similar. Just different color. I thought it was pretty funny. Alright. Other shit that's going on. So you got Iran. Oh yeah, this is going on. Huge protests and business closures in Minnesota. Responding to the ICE stuff. I want to see what we're going to be doing here in Oh, fuck you. Hang on. Let me see what else I can get for this. Yeah, it's just a general strike in Minnesota. So a lot of businesses have closed. Thousands, tens of thousands of people are out protesting. Yeah, there was a 5-year-old. There was also, like, they were using, like, a child as bait for the parents at one point. Like, the shit they're doing is crazy. The FBI, an FBI agent resigned who was working to investigate the shooting of Renee Good. He resigned from the bureau because, like, DHS was not cooperating with him, and he was just like, enough is enough. Yeah, political reasons for stopping shooting probe. Occasion that stopping the investigation may have been for political reasons. Tells me a professional investigator, an FBI agent who was a career agent as opposed to political appointee, thought that it was appropriate to do a complete investigation and send it to the Department of Justice. Soon after the agent opened the civil rights investigation, she was ordered to reclassify it as an investigation into an assault on the officer. The FBI blocked Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension from participating in the investigation. The only thing I can think of is that was for political reasons, Moriarty said. Moriarty's office and the BCA are forging ahead, though, working to collect evidence in Good's shooting. BCA has received substantial helpful information in that process and are interviewing witnesses. Our hope is to gather all of the evidence that we think we can gather, then be able to make a decision about whether charges are appropriate or not, and then announce that publicly with transparency. 5-year-old child doesn't commit any crime. I've already seen images showing how immigration agents took his brother and his nephew Liam, just 5 years old, earlier this week in Minnesota. What up, AJ? Welp. He's fucking right. Just looking at the images is outrageous. It's a shame to use a child in any way in any culture from any country. Using a child is the lowest thing you can do. Said in an interview with CNN, which met him in northern Quito, the capital of Ecuador. Liam's parents had frequently sent messages. This is what it looks like. to be Mike Pillow. Alright, I'm going to read this quick and then I'll pull that over. Liam's parents have frequently sent messages in the family's WhatsApp group chat saying they feared being detained, a fear realized earlier this week. She calls us in shock and total nervousness, unable to speak. He says about the moment his sister-in-law told him about the detention of Adrian and Liam. For Liam's uncle, the authorities' intention was to use the child to persuade the mother to open the door so they could detain her too. This is what I'm talking about. Using him as bait. It's something very, very sad. I saw conservatives bragging about how ICE agents took care of the kid when the mom wouldn't come to them. Jesus Christ. And they think that's like a... Wow, look at how great ICE is. They took care of the child they kidnapped from his family. These are very powerful images that touch the heart. This cannot happen anymore, he says. ICE, meanwhile, stated has never used the child as bait.
I feel like this one's a little bit just being moralized by the... It's being politicized a bit.
Why?
This one's not... I don't feel like... I feel like it's a nothing where, like, ICE... They're actually doing horrible shit, and this is not one of those
instances. Taking a child is a pretty horrible fucking thing.
They didn't take the child. Like, I haven't seen any... I haven't seen any evidence to the contrary of their... of what it seems like, and what all the footage seems to support, is that the guy left his kid in the car and ran inside his house, and then the officers are like, well, what the fuck? Like, they were trying to give the child back to the mother, who was also inside of the house, but the father demanded that that the child stay with him. That's like everything that I've seen seems to actually back up that story. I just feel like there are a bunch of things that are like terrible that they are doing, and it doesn't seem like this is necessarily one of them. But yeah, that was just... Maybe I'm wrong though too.
Cameras and videos and photographs were recorded. But very hardworking, repainting jobs, repairs various kind of economic situations, security, and so on. Families. I mean, it just seems like they were using the kid to bait the mom into coming out and surrendering herself into custody.
Yeah, maybe that is what was... maybe that part was in effect happening too. Yeah, but like the fact... like all the video does seem to like support their claim that he left the child in the car and ran inside the house, which that part seems a little bit sus of the parent, which is like, I don't know, I can't really support the parents' actions either. That's all. That was my
the video taken by ICE. I don't know, Barcode.
No, not the video taken by ICE. No, there are a bunch of clips online right now. On like shorts or whatever.
A 5-year-old boy was saying she asked me, the car was still running the driveway. They said they took it. Everyone was I mentally went to the side. Talk about person. They told me to talk using a bag. Then take Liam. Department of Homeland Security has claimed Liam's mother refused to accept custody of the child, and they were concerned about the boy's safety and welfare.
Yeah, no, I do think that they're trying to moralize like in bad faith too. Like I definitely think that they're trying to like make themselves look like the good guys, which I don't think that they're the good guys either.
I don't know.
Yeah, like as far as that goes, I don't know. Like they very well could have been using him for leverage to try to get the mother too. That's entirely possible.
Federal agents took Liam from the driveway of his Metro Minneapolis home Tuesday after returning from school. In the minutes after it happened, Liam's mother called the middle school and asked for their older son to be sent home. Said they were going to turn themselves in, Kuhlman said, adding she didn't want their family to be broken up. Just she didn't know what to do. They were being prime opportunists. The way she described it, Liam was pounding on the door saying, "Mom, please let me in." Mother didn't answer the door because she knew she would also be detained, leaving the older son by himself, according to the principal. The older son. Liam is the older son. Department of Homeland Security said the officers made multiple attempts to get the mother inside the house to take custody of her child. Officers even assured her that they would not take her into custody. She refused to accept custody of the child. Coleman said he thinks it's an incident of racial profiling. We've had numerous parents picked up. Just my school alone, we're looking at 19 and 20 families who had a mom or dad taken. Family's lawyer, Mark Prokosh, said yesterday the boy's father does not appear to have a criminal record in Minnesota. Okay, if this is accurate, then yeah, that seems like it's being described somewhat differently.
Yeah, like it seems like both sides are trying to like twist it like a bit. Like, yeah. When it's probably like, yeah, both sides had fucked up.
So I don't
like
know.
it doesn't seem like it was good on either side or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to know.
Yeah, this is still crazy to me. This FBI agent resigning after like getting orders to like change the investigation. That's crazy. The fact that they're ordering them to reclassify the investigation instead of letting the investigation lead to like the natural conclusion is super fucked. It makes, I mean, like...
So what's going on? What, can you give me a bit more on the story?
FBI agent who initially began working with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to investigate the fatal ICE shooting of Renee Good has resigned from the Bureau. Two sources familiar with the matter told CNN. Soon after the agent opened the civil rights investigation, she was ordered to reclassify it as an investigation into an assault on the officer. The FBI blocked the BCA from participating in the investigation. The New York Times first reported the resignation. The agent's resignation comes as the agency has undergone another purge of seasoned FBI agents across several states. Multiple sources familiar with the departures told CNN. Some of the people who are being pushed out were confronted after the Bureau conducted a review of an internal messaging system and discovered instances where they made negative comments about President Donald Trump, according to the people familiar. Some of those comments go as far back as a decade. But yeah, more about that farther up. Okay. The resignation of an FBI agent who was originally working with Minnesota investigators on a probe into the fatal shooting of Renee Good is an indication that stopping the investigation may have been, quote, for political reasons, Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty said. Tells me that a professional investigator, an FBI agent who was a career agent, as opposed to a political appointee, thought that it was appropriate to do a complete investigation and send it to the Department of Justice. Soon after the agent opened the civil rights investigation, she was ordered to reclassify it as an investigation into an assault on the officer. The FBI blocked Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension from participating in the investigation. The only thing I can think of is that was for political reasons, Moriarty said. Moriarty's office and the BCA are forging ahead, though, working to collect evidence. Okay, so
I wish people would, instead of resigning, like force their superiors to fire them.
Yep.
Yeah. I really wish they would do that.
Yep. Yeah. Take a look at this protest. And there's like a general strike going on right now, too. All right. You said, this is what it looks like to be Mike Pillow.
Hi, I'm Paul Willow from Lazy Horse Mattress and Bedding Supply. And I guarantee you'll hit the hay the second that your head hits the mattress.
The mattress. Holy shit.
Where's my son? I'm a demon.
Take it! Make it stop!
Oh my god. Who turned on the Vosh furry porn? True. 100 people arrested at peaceful protest. New demonstration permit. Set a dedicated location. Maximum number of persons. Okay. Permitted activity went upon the agreed upon terms. Misdemeanor citations. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Okay, Iran stuff. Exiled Crown Prince says he can lead Iran to democracy, but Trump hasn't endorsed him. Yeah, he hasn't figured out who he wants to be in charge. Probably because this guy's like, look, I'm going to do Iran for Iranians and not do Iran for you, Mr. Trump. And Trump wants someone who's going to be a little puppet. Drew was literally arguing people protesting in Minnesota as reason for Trump to invoke the Insurrection Act. Well, clearly Drew has lost his fucking mind. Jesus Christ. Call for me to lead. Sometimes dismissed as politically irrelevant over the years, Pahlavi has gained new prominence in recent weeks as Iranian protesters chanted his name. Reposted his social media. Reposted his social media appeals, but it remains unclear if Pahlavi has the political organizing skills and enough support inside Iran or in the White House to help topple the regime and steer the country to a democratic future. Large-scale street protests that swept the country starting in late December, have subsided after Iranian security forces opened fire on unarmed demonstrators, killing thousands according to human rights groups. President Donald Trump has referred to Pahlavi as a nice guy, but questioned whether the son of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi could be a future leader. He's not trying to be a future leader, though. He's just trying to be a transitional leader, right? He seems nice, but I don't know how he'd play within his own country, Trump told Reuters. I mean, he's just supposed to be there temporarily. Just get somebody. Anybody's better than Khomeini until they have some real elections. In appearances on Fox News and elsewhere, Pahlavi has praised Trump for promising to come to the aid of the protesters, said he believes the president is a man of his word. Trump's return, senior officials overseeing Iran policy stayed in close contact with Pahlavi and other opposition activists, but in Trump's second term, Pahlavi has struggled to get an inside track with the president's advisors, though he says he is in communication with the administration. President's top envoy, Steve Witkoff, has held talks with Pahlavi. Ayatollah colonoscopy. True. Although Trump has threatened to intervene if Iran executes protesters, the Iranian government presents a more complicated challenge for any possible regime change operation in Venezuela, where the administration earlier this month captured the president there, Nicolas Maduro. Unlike Venezuela, Iran is a more fractured opposition. So far, there are no signs of major defections inside the regime's security forces, according to West officials. Yeah, because they're like fucking radicalized. On Thursday, Trump left open the possibility that he might order military action against the regime, saying a U.S. armada was headed to the region. We have a massive fleet heading in that direction. Maybe we won't have to use it. We'll see. White House spokesperson pointed to Trump's comments about Pahlavi when asked for comment. Public opinion surveys in Iran over the past 3 years, Pahlavi received stronger support than any other opposition figure by a wide margin, with about 30% of Iranians strongly backing him, according to polling overseen by Ammar Maliki of the University of Tilburg in the Netherlands. But about 30% oppose him, and another third are undecided. He does have support. He can mobilize people, said Andrew Galili, policy director at the National Union for Democracy in Iran, nonprofit that's worked closely with Pahlavi. Pahlavi's higher profile is partly due to the Iranian regime's systematic repression of critics and dissidents, almost all of whom are behind bars, said Ali Vaez of the International Crisis Group think tank. His stock has certainly gone up recently, Vaez said. The Iranian regime has eliminated any competition, he added, because every Iranian dissident who could potentially mobilize masses inside the country is sitting in a prison. Pahlavi's famous late father helps fuel his appeal among some Iranians. There's a degree of nostalgia for a time when the country was not an international pariah and clerics did not restrict social freedoms, but the Shah's reign divides Iranians who recall the royal court's lavish lifestyle and repression by a vast secret police force. Elliot Abrams, who was Trump's special envoy to Iran and also to Venezuela in Trump's first term, said Pahlavi's popularity reflects the deep-seated outrage Iranians harbor against the government in Tehran. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like they just want the regime gone. Pahlavi's new prominence is a natural product of hatred of the regime by the Iranian people. To chant his name or say, "Long live the Shah," represents the most complete rejection possible of the Islamic Republic, Abrams said. Doesn't mean people want a monarchy, even a constitutional monarchy, but he clearly has a support base and might have a role. There's more talking about it. Okay, it's almost done. One European diplomat with experience in the region said that Pahlavi may not be a future political leader of Iran, but he represents an idea, captures people's imagination at a crucial moment. Dressed in a smart blue suit and striped tie, Pahlavi's appearance before television cameras last week resembled an event for a head of state or a political candidate. He cited a plan he had crafted with experts on how Iran could avoid chaos, revive the economy, and move smoothly to a stable democracy. My team of experts have developed a plan for the first 100 days after the regime's collapse and the long-term reconstruction and stabilization of our country, he said. The exiled crown prince has proposed to organize opposition to the regime around a short list of universal principles: Iran's territorial integrity, separation of religion and state, holy shit, that would be crazy, individual liberties and equality of all citizens, and the Iranian people's right to decide a democratic form of government. Pahlavi, who bears a striking resemblance to his father, says it would be up to Iranians to choose their future government and leaders, and that for the moment he would merely serve as a leader of a democratic transition. As for the legacy of his father's rule, Pahlavi prefers not to dwell on the subject, saying, "I'm here to make history, not to write it." Okay. But some of Pahlavi's supporters are staunch advocates of restoring an absolute monarchy and have clashed online in harsh tones with those who disagree with their view. That has caused the IRGC is probably the biggest obstacle. Definitely the biggest obstacle. That has caused tension among opposition activists, experts say, could pose a challenge in persuading wavering officials to break away from the regime. It inhibits his ability to peel people away from the regime if they feel like the next rulers of Iran could come after them. Karim Sajapur, senior fellow at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, said in an online briefing on Wednesday. Some opposition activists are wary of forging ties with Pahlavi due to what they say is the fanaticism of some of his followers, but other activists say there is no room for internal feuding at a moment when the regime appears so weak and adrift, and that Pahlavi has to be part of any opposition coalition. I mean, that's definitely true. Esfandiar Batmangelij, Jesus, head of the Bourz Bazaar Foundation, a think tank that studies Iranian politics, said there's no doubt Pahlavi is the most recognized leader within the opposition. But he said Pahlavi, who has not set foot in Iran since his family was pushed into exile in 1979, lacked a genuine political organization inside Iran that is able to provide leadership for the protests, not just on social media, but actually at the street level. Such an organization would ensure that the protests are disciplined and sustainable over time. Batman Gelij said, Why you gotta hit me with that name over and over? The way that Pahlavi and other opposition activists have approached the protests raises questions about their readiness to really lead a political movement. He drew a comparison to Maria Corina Machado, the Venezuelan opposition leader who, despite years of experience mobilizing resistance to authoritarian rule, could not secure President Trump's support. If Machado, with her deep organizing experience, couldn't win the trust of the Trump administration, how can Pahlavi? No. You guys don't understand. There's one easy little secret. You just gotta be a white guy. That's all you gotta do. Okay? A white guy and suck his dick. And then you're good. Then you're fine. Trump's move to send U.S. ships to Mideast renews Iran threat. Yeah, look at this fucking America. Fucking America right here. Oh, I can't read this. I can't read it. I literally can't read it. Okay, we know what he did. He fucking moved the ships there, alright? Greenland. Damn. piece is long. Basically, they're calling him a pussy because it's showing time and time again that he has to backtrack and give ground on things, and that people don't just do whatever he wants. Because he's not a deal maker, he's just a bully, and people do what he says because he bullies them. But these are countries, not companies. International conference here Thursday, party message was incredible time in Davos. For him, perhaps, for many of the country's European allies, it was a sign of global rupture that could reverberate for years. Trump has appeared to back off his maximalist demand that the U.S. take ownership of Greenland, moving instead toward a deal that would allow the U.S. to place more troops, bases, and military hardware on the island, a territory of Denmark, which we literally could have already done. In an interview with Fox Business, he said, "We're getting everything we wanted, total security, total access to everything," which, once again, you could have already done that. Did you hear Trump pissed off the UK disrespecting British soldiers who died in Afghanistan? I did not. Link me. Yet all of that was available to Trump from the start, without the drama that sent the NATO alliance barreling towards an internal crisis, a Danish official told NBC News on Thursday. This is why this is so pathetic. They're like, oh, he's so strong, he's so great, we gotta win. No, you didn't. You just pissed off our allies to do something you already could have done without that. The only non-negotiable point for Denmark was that Greenland shouldn't be absorbed by the U.S., the person added. We can discuss increased military presence and more troops. You name it. Basically, you can have it. Under existing treaties, the official said, speaking on condition of anonymity. This is so fucking dumb. Trump's reassurance that America's military won't seize Greenland at gunpoint settled the financial markets, as did his pledge to forego tariffs on Europe as a prod to relinquish Greenland. But his Greenland gambit clawed away some of the trust that underpins a successful alliance, said diplomats, government officials, and foreign policy experts. Lisa Murkowski, who sucks, who didn't have any balls when it came to that budget bill that she didn't even like, who attended the World Economic Forum in Davos, told NBC News, "As an American, as an Alaskan, I was concerned that in this global forum, the relationships that have been built up with so many perhaps were fractured." Yeah. I don't really care what you have to say, Murkowski. You suck. Trump's announcement at Davos that he won't use force helped ease tensions, though some foreign policy experts and officials said his bid to swallow up Greenland sowed distrust in European capitals that won't soon dissipate. The damage has already been done, said Oral Sari, a professor of international law at the University of Exeter in England. NATO is based on shared values and trust. What is becoming very clear to European leaders and to Canada as well is that those values are not shared anymore and the trust is simply not there. No, it's just because of this fucking retard. Once we have somebody in charge who has an IQ in the triple digits and isn't just a constant piece of shit narcissist, it'll be fine. Just wait. Coming out of World War II, the U.S. reshaped the international landscape, creating a web of institutions meant to resolve conflicts peacefully and apply rules fairly. As a superpower protective of its own interests, the U.S. has breached international norms at various times, yet the structure that has evolved over the past 80 years averted a Third World War while creating broad prosperity in the West. Now, Democratic leaders warn that America is destabilizing the very order it birthed. Yup. Because of this fucking retard. Before Trump touched down in Davos, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney warned in a speech that geopolitical relations are undergoing a rupture. Oh. Undergoing a rupture. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz echoed Carney's point in his own speech in Davos on Thursday. He warned that the international order of the past 3 decades, anchored in international law, has always been imperfect. Today, its very foundations have been shaken. The new world of great powers is being built on power, on strength, and when it comes to it, on force. Merz said it's not a cozy place. Before the conference, Trump was coy about how far he would go to acquire Greenland. Asked whether he would use force, he told NBC News in an interview Monday, "No comment." He said at a news conference Tuesday at the White House, "You'll find out," when he was asked about the extent to which he'd push. He trolled European leaders with a social media post that showed him planting an American flag on Greenland territory, near a sign that read Greenland, U.S. territory, established 2026. So fucking dumb, dude. If it was a joke, Europeans don't like the punchline. About 10,000 Danes took part in a demonstration in Copenhagen, their nation's capital, this week, protesting Trump's attempt to annex Greenland. People in the crowd wore hats that read, "Make America Go Away," a play on Trump's campaign slogan. That's a fun one. I like it. A puzzling subplot in the Greenland saga was Trump's climb down in a speech Wednesday. He insisted that the U.S. needs ownership of Greenland. Trump, a one-time real estate developer, said a lease wouldn't suffice. He issued an ominous warning to America's European allies. "You can say yes, and we'll be very appreciative, or you can say no, and we will remember," he said. "No, only you and your crazy fucking sycophants will remember. Nobody, everyone else is going to try to do everything they can to make everybody else forget you, your presidency, and your insane ego." Within a few hours, he instead sounded ready to compromise. He posted on social media about a meeting he'd had with NATO's Secretary General, said he'd agree to the framework of a future deal on Greenland. Gone was the notion of owning it outright. "Still, the damage is lasting," said Christine Berzina, a senior fellow at the German Marshall Fund of the United States, a think tank. Jesus Christ. How many fucking think tanks are there? There's like 1 million think tanks. "By attacking the sovereignty of a NATO ally, he has rattled the market." I want to be in a think tank. That sounds fun. You get paid just to think. He's rattled the markets and shaken the confidence of allies, Berzina said. He had to backpedal from his ill-advised wording that he wanted to own a different country's territory. Now he has to be on cleanup duty to wind up at the same place. Yup. Watching from a distance is Russian President Vladimir Putin. One of Putin's strategic goals is to disrupt the NATO alliance, boy oh boy, which has been a bulwark against Russian territorial ambitions in the West. Senator Chris Coons, Democrat from Delaware, a member of the Foreign Relations Committee who attended the Davos conference, told NBC News Putin is celebrating this misguided effort to extract meaningless concessions that were more about Trump's needs for an abstract win than the American national interests. He cares more about himself than America, and he shows it over and over and over again. He's touting this as a victory. He didn't need to do any of this to make this happen, and it strains our relationships with our allies. He's a piece of shit, and I don't like it. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer called U.S. President Donald Trump's comments about European troops staying off the front lines in Afghanistan insulting and appalling, joining a chorus of criticism from other European officials and veterans. "I consider President Trump's remarks to be insulting and frankly appalling, and I'm not surprised they've caused such hurt for the loved ones of those who were killed or injured," Starmer told reporters. When asked whether he would demand an apology from the U.S. leader, Starmer said, "If I had misspoken in that way or said those words, I would certainly apologize." Well, that's kind of a non-answer. Britain lost 457 service personnel killed in Afghanistan, its deadliest overseas war since the 1950s. For several of the war's most intense years, it led the Allied campaign in Helmand, Afghanistan's biggest and most violent province, while also fighting as the main U.S. battlefield ally in Iraq. Starmer's remarks were notably strong, coming from a leader who has tended to avoid direct criticism of Trump in public. Trump told Fox Business Network's Mornings with Maria on Thursday the United States had never needed the transatlantic alliance and accused allies of saying a little off the front lines in Afghanistan. What a shithead. Alright, that was all the stuff I really had that I wanted to go over today. You guys got anything before I dive into Les Arc Raiders? No, let me do my dailies real quick, and then we'll dive in. Stone Temple Pilot. Nice. That's on purpose. Street level, eye level, flood level. Pilot light, traffic light, lime light, street light. Oh. Floodlight. Fuck off! Those are all... Alright, this is tough. Lip, cheek. Bushel, stone. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? This is really weird. Stone. Jeez, dude. Bro, I'm losing it. Mm-mm. Fuck it. Barcode, what do you see? I'm good. I just can't figure it out. This is so fucking weird. Daniel, give me a hint. That doesn't really help me. Okay, well, give me a second. Hang on. Fuck it. Just give it to me. Foot isn't what you might think. I know, Stone Temple Pilot, yep. Foot, acre, bushel, meter. Okay, but stone is also a unit of measurement. That's why I couldn't decide. Oh my god. Floodlight, limelight, pilot light, traffic light. Street light. So I had that, but it just wasn't the ones that they wanted. This is a bullshit one. This is bullshit. 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 Let's get some better shit out of Time Guesser. Yeah, exactly. Peepo right, indeed. That says coochie coochie. Why is this? Why am I? So what? No, right? Oh no. I'm thinking it could be the Philippines. Nice, Daniel. The fact that you were even able to get that wrong when you knew the answer is evidence that that was a bullshit fucking connections. This is the Philippines, right? Or Japan. Oh, no. They wouldn't call a place Atomic Bomb Variety Review in Japan. This looks like it's in the 50s. Yeah, exactly. For God's sake. What the fuck? Oh, it's these fucking ads, dude. Oh my god. Say 50. This is like... I'm thinking... See, the reason I'm thinking Philippines is these names look Filipino. These people kind of look Filipino. Like Southeast Asian. Yeah. I think it is. Manila. But where in Manila? Where is Cryptic? I don't know. I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to figure out where the fuck this is. I'm gonna guess somewhere like downtown. We'll go here. 45, 1 kilometer away. Nice. Damn. I like how I was able to figure that out by the people, these names, and then it looked like Illip. Okay. Trabajo por el cambio, le cumplimos al país. When is this? This is Simón Bolívar. This has got to be in Caracas. Is it this year? Where's the government buildings? The Statue of Bolivar. That's fucking cool. Where are them government buildings? Or is this Colombia? No. That's Hugo. Is that Hugo Chavez? Oh no, I'm tripping myself out. De la... Cause don't their flags have the same colors? Fuck! Trabajo por cambio. No, it's Venezuela, right? Well, let's see, year-wise, iPhone looks like much newer iPhone. We'll say 25. If it's Colombia. Bogotá. Fucking hell. This is a parque de Simón Bolívar. But I feel like I don't see what this is behind it. Shit. tripping myself out on this. Whoa, this is fucking cool. A little amusement park. What the fuck is this? Oh no. I'm thinking more and more it's Bogota, but it's hard to say. Got a lot of nice parks up in Bogota. I feel like it's got to be one of these areas in the middle of town. And watch, it's going to end up being in fucking Caracas or something. It's at this university. I don't know. Fuck. Fuck. Get the hell. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. Oh god, it's gonna be Caracas, isn't it? Alright. Fuck. We're guessing. We're gonna get this big Park de Simón Bolívar. Cross our fingers. It ain't though, it's definitely not. It's gonna be fucking Caracas. Well, whatever. Oh! Okay. I got the year right. What the fuck is this? How was I even gonna see the little statue? I was never gonna see that. Fuck off. Alright, fine. Next one. Oh. God. What the fuck? What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Looks like maybe the 60s. This is some African country or something. It's like a U.S. consulate, maybe? What the hell? Maybe Nigeria because they speak English? What the fuck, man? This is like impossible. We'll guess Lagos, I guess. We're going to drop some points here, boys. 60. South Africa, of course. Holtorg something. Oh, they're just really fucking with me now. They're just fucking with me now. Let's check Amsterdam. No. Do they have the with the dots? No. I'm getting Norway feel from this. Because they have the O with the dots, right? Or do they? I know Sweden does. Does this look like it's 70s? 60s? Yeah, 60s. Like early 60s. I'm getting tired of this one. They're giving me the toughest fucking photos ever this time. I don't know, I'm gonna guess Stockholm. I'm sure I'm gonna be wrong. 58. Hey, okay, good guess, me. Here we go, last one. We need to do pretty well. Oh, hey, okay. New Mexico Lobos. University of New Mexico, cool. That helps us out at least. We should be able to get pretty close to the year here. Where's it at? Where the fuck is their field? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh. That's not it, right? Unless they got like a new stadium that has a smaller seating. Oh, here we go. This is it. Okay. This has got to be the screen, right? Okay, so that's here. We're like at the... We're like around 30 maybe? Can't really tell. Okay, so it's pairs of 2. And then is it in the end zone also? I don't think around here. Okay. And then the year. Do we have a year here anywhere? Can we tell? 2013. Do they all say 2013? That looks like it. One year off, 14 meters away. That's enough to get us over 40,000. Let's go. They really tested us that time. They really tried to fuck us that time. But we made it through. We made it through, gang. And now, Cinderella. Oh, wait. There was this. Barcode sent me this. What's this? 25 seconds.
And, you know, they're going to make mistakes sometimes. ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or, you know, they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake sometimes. It can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who was had the tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a horrible thing. Everybody would say, ICE would say the same thing. And, you know, they're going to make mistakes sometimes. ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or, you know, they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake sometimes. It can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who was had the tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a horrible.
Cinderella. You
Yo.
ready?
Yeah, I'm in the game right now.
Already in the game.
So it occurred to me earlier that if we combined our names, it would be like Jordan and Darrell could combine to Jor-El, which is Superman's father, right?
I
yeah.
fucking know who Jor-El is.
Okay,
what
sorry.
is this? Login
Just
failed
for the
due
chat,
to a
you know.
service interruption? Okay, there we go.
With the game? What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Yeah, it just spiked. Arc Raiders down reports just spiked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look. Look at my stream. Let's see if I can get him.
I've been playing without issues the past, like, 20 minutes.
Well, it seems like it just happened. So it's probably affecting people logging in. So I'm trying to get in. Looks to be letting me in now. But it be having some problems. Felt horrible when I ate Taco Bell. Didn't do shit. No pun intended. Preloading shaders. Alright. So quests. Destroy a hornet, destroy a turret, repair the leaking hydraulic pipes near Raider hatch, and destroy 2 arc enemies using any explosive grenade.
You can always build an explosive station in your workshop.
Sweet. We could achieve most of those.
Skill tree. Oh, I have a skill. All right. Let's get to it. I'm going to play with... Do we want to do a free loadout? I kind of want to do a free loadout to start.
Yeah, you can. I can't.
Why not?
I have too much stuff.
Oh.
You have to have like enough space in your stash to put all of your stuff in there. So, yeah, I'll do a free loadout after if I die at some point. I'll do a free loadout. I just have stuff I don't care if I die with, basically. And I have actually like extra stuff right now, so I can even just drop you a gun. I'm gonna bring you a gun too.
Okay. Damn it.
Where's Gringo at? Was he gonna play too? At some point,
he's
maybe?
not at home right now. He's in South Carolina for like a work thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Switching my stream title and labels and shit. Okay.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep, though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Snap blast grenade. Nice.
Okay, now you're like doubling for sure. So either I guess probably just mute yourself or like change your group chat to
audio. I'll do push to talk.
Or toggle to talk. Just do toggle to talk.
Okay.
For party voice chat.
For party voice
chat.
chat.
And then the proximity
is push to talk.
Push to talk.
Yeah. That's B, right?
Yeah. And that way we can still talk shit to other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as we're in Discord, just have the
Yeah.
off, yeah.
I got you. You said you brought something for me?
Yeah, I brought a bunch of things actually.
Oh. Okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of my rattler.
Yeah, I usually just salvage rattlers.
Yeah. Surge, shield recharger, herbal bandages, door blocker, snap blast, shield recharger.
I did not give you the
no,
door
those were.
Yeah, the door and snap blast were.
Those were in the free loadout.
For sure. Which the snap blast is good. The door blocker is pretty useless, but
Okay.
unless if you go into a room with a key,
I'll just salvage it. Fuck it. Salvage. I'll put the surge shield recharger in there.
I should have brought a key, because then we could have found like even better loot somewhere. But really, we could go to like something that doesn't require a key.
Wait, let me see my quests.
Oh, true.
2 arc enemies using any explosive grenade. Repair the leaking hydraulic pipes near a raider hatch. Destroy a hornet. Destroy a turret.
Okay. We didn't come out of a raider hatch, but we'll spawn in a raider hatch at some point, so we'll just do that one.
Okay.
When we spawn somewhere like that. The exploding one with a any explosive, we could just bring a seeker grenade, or like a stack of seeker grenades, and do that one that way.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll kill the I think you said wasp and
Hornet. Hornet and
Hornet
turret. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 hornets right there.
Alright, give me a sec. Arc power cell. Alright, where are they?
Come up here, actually. We're gonna go across the zip line first, because there's more cover over there. Yeah, they're right there.
Oh, I see them. Hang on. Ow. Wait, let me kill him.
You get the thing either way.
Oh. Damn. Jesus Christ.
You got him. Pull out your axe.
I'm trying
you got
to.
him. You got him. You got this. Oh, you almost here. I could kill him.
Got him.
There you go. Nice.
Motherfucker. I got hurt a lot.
Yeah, you'll get used to fighting them. Those are the hardest ones of the like.
All right, hang on. Let me heal up.
The green ones that I gave you, the herbal bandages, heal for more, but
yeah.
I usually just use the whites first.
Oh, well, too late.
But either way. Alright, so we got that one.
Wait, let me see.
I got turret too.
Yeah, turret. What's up there?
We need a key to go in there.
Oh.
And I actually have keys to go in these in my stash. I should have brought it because it's a night raid, so there's better loot in them. Okay, we'll go down this way. Oh, there's another one of these in here.
Oh, let me breach this motherfucker. What's that?
We're just gonna watch out for them. I just don't want to get caught by those, for sure. I guess we can go here.
Go to the shipping warehouse.
Oh. I'm gonna harvest a few of these really quick.
Okay.
Oh fuck, that is not a good sound, though. That's the Rocketeer. We need to hide.
I'm in a bush.
Where the fuck is it?
Oh.
I don't want to like pop out and it's there? Holy fuck. Okay, we're good. Let's go quickly away from it. Okay, yeah, it's coming in this direction, so we're gonna go this way.
You coming in here or no? Okay.
No, we're going to this building over here.
All right.
Just to get my loot, but yeah, that's scary.
Oh,
Oh, he saw you. It looks like, yeah. It sounds like he saw you come to me, run fast, and you're allowed to jump over the rail.
Whoa! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
There, I closed the door. I guess we could go over to Rocket as a Symphony Squad, but he'll be gone in a second. Damn.
Jeez.
He really wants fine dude.
Oh shit! There's a look.
Where?
The
What?
shadow.
Oh, dude,
There's shadow.
Oh shit. Yeah. And if it gets above us, it will see us and shoot us from up there. Actually, that's not good.
There's a tunnel over here.
Should be aggro here in a second, though. Yeah, I think it stairs down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You coming to Cinderella Goon quieter next time?
What's that?
Daniel.
What did he say?
He said he heard you coming to Cinderella Goon quieter next time.
Oh.
Okay, he's gone.
Well, slow. Because he's probably still out here doing the same thing that he was before. Okay. Well, fuck. Now there are hornets. But I think they're good. I'm just gonna take it slow because I don't trust people. Seems like nobody's here.
Yo.
Oh, that's a spider thing.
Oh, I was just gonna hammer him.
Yeah, that's what I usually do, but sometimes I just get tired of chasing after those things. There's another one you can hammer.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him, I just heard him.
Oh.
Oh, there's a gun in here. Oh, another arpeggio. I grabbed it if you want it. Which guns did I give you? I think I already gave you an arpeggio.
You gave me a Torrente and a Berletta.
Oh, a Torrente. Okay.
That's fine. I'm chilling. Oh, come here, motherfucker. Where you at?
The arpeggio's a burst fire gun, and then the Torrente's
Oh, I see him. I see him. He's like right next to you.
Yeah, he just... Yeah. That worked out well because he was looking at me, so you were able to kind of...
Find a turret.
Over here's the arrival building, and that's where it's like a red loot area, so there's the highest loot supposedly. Okay, I don't hear anything. I think we're probably... This feels like a really, like, chill lobby.
What'd you do? Oh.
Oh, we have to breach this?
Hmm.
I never knew we had to breach it. Yeah, you go ahead and breach, I'll cover us.
Well, I guess that means no one's been here yet.
Hopefully. You can also, like, that, if you put a door blocker on a door, it also does the same thing. So sometimes people can't do that. Like, breach a place and then put a door blocker on after so it looks like they have...
Cracked bioscanner.
Oh, this is... Yeah, this has been looted. The containers are already open. But I think somebody just came in a different way. Oh. Raider down.
Oh, over encumbered. Let's... Is there any turrets to fuck up?
There's oftentimes one in here. But since it was already looted downstairs, let me check. It's already looted upstairs too, yes. So if there was a turret, somebody probably killed it.
Alright, well then let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's the turret, yeah. There's that extract right here. This is like that's right by where somebody died.
Oh, so. Oh.
Yep, somebody just called the extract. The snitched is okay. The ones you really want to avoid are the spotters.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bombardier will shoot anything that the spotters look at. Alright, so we can approach the extract if you want, but there are people there right now.
Yeah.
So just be aware.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I'm going in here. Alright, they just left.
Yo!
Fuck. Okay, I'm running away. But I'm calling it first.
Oh no!
I made it. Fine.
I'm in trouble.
Okay.
I'm over encumbered.
Well, I will keep its attention.
No!
Oh no, it targeted you? Fuck.
I'm out of stamina!
I'm running it. I'm shooting it, so it's gonna target me. Fuck! I just got shot by a person. What the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid fucking rat?
You called it, right?
No, somebody just killed me. They're gonna try and kill you. Yeah, they're shooting you right now. Yeah, you guys are literally like
You absolute pieces of shit.
How does it feel to be this pathetic, though? Really?
Garbage, pathetic.
Sincerely, I want to know. Yeah, I would like to know.
Camping little bitches.
Do you guys jerk off to this at night? Because you can't get any pussy. That's fun. He's trying to kill me. Crawl to the extract.
I'm already
Crawl
dead.
to the extract if you can. Oh shit. I might make it out. I made it out. Haha, bitches, I made it out. You guys suck that bad. That's so pathetic. Sorry. I had to talk shit.
What a bunch of
They didn't get my
pieces of
stuff.
shit.
They didn't even get my shit. They sucked.
Well, I got nothing out of there.
Oh, hold on. It said, I don't know if I kept my stuff, but they didn't get it, so that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, somebody. Cushy, one of my friends. Do you want a third, or do you want to just keep doing duos?
I'm actually probably gonna end it for tonight, so you feel free to go play with your buddy.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but this was fun. Looking forward to it next time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Good times. I'm
Yeah,
getting
no,
better.
yeah. Yeah, that one was it was fun until the end.
Until
it
until
sucked
we
to
got
get
fucked,
sabotaged
and
at the
then
end.
those I hope they got fucked by all of those ARC that showed up there.
Yeah, I know. Especially because, yeah, they sabotaged us when the Rocketeer was trying to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah. All right, well.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll catch you next time.
Yes, sir.
Have a good weekend.
You too. And for you stream friends, it's been fine. Loved hanging out with y'all. Everybody have a great weekend. I will see y'all on Monday. Everybody have a beautiful time.